8.5 years ago, I woke up handcuffed to a pipe in the Stone County, Missouri jail for my 8th DUI arrest. I was 3 months shy of turning 40, physically dependent on alcohol, and had conceded to the fact that I was going to die from this disease like other family members did before me. I started drinking when I was 11 years old and naturally found myself enjoying it very much, all the while telling myself I would never act like my other family members when I was drinking. I wouldn't be violent, there wouldn't be any turmoil, no trauma, and the sickness. I told myself I would never put my children through that, but learned behaviors have a way of repeating themselves when you don't know any other way. I made the same mistakes. Raised by my mother and stepfather, my son believed that I loved alcohol more than him. My continuous drinking led to another arrest, multiple jail sentences, and 2.5 years in prison. I made his beliefs come true. So naturally, he followed in my footsteps. And he received his first arrest at the age of 17. When I got my 8th DUI, I was facing 7 years in prison. And based on my previous experiences, there were no other options. I wasn't offered treatment in the past. I was, however, asked with each previous arrest, "Didn't you learn anything the last time?" I would always respond, "Well, yes. Yes, I did. I learned how to make hooch. I learned that vanilla extract has a high alcohol content. And if you downed a bottle of NyQuil, you would get a really nice buzz." I was taken into a small courtroom, and a judge sitting on the bench looked at me, and he called me by name, and he said, "You need help, and we're gonna help you." I had no idea what that meant, but for the first time ever in my drinking life, I felt hope. Stone County DWI Court pulled out every tool they had, and after 5 days of medical detox, I received 30 days of inpatient treatment, an ankle monitor for 60 days, and 8 months I was afforded Vivitrol, thank you, Alkermes, because I was that sick. But the greatest gift DUI court gave me was counseling with my adult son. Through this therapy, my son received an education on our generational disease of addiction. He learned healthy ways to process his anger and pain and how to receive healing and extend forgiveness for my part in his pain. DUI court has broken the cycle of the disease that has wreaked havoc in my family for generations. Today, there are 8 little boys that call me Grandma, and they have never seen me drink. What I learned about how to maintain healthy relationships has allowed me to hold on to my 3rd husband, who I truly don't deserve, and I'm very grateful for his dedicated support. I love you, Kenny. I'd like to thank Judge Blankenship, who gave me then and still gives me now hope, structure, encouragement, and discipline. Thank you, sir. You will always be my Maury. I would also like to thank one of my counselors, Anna Mason, who gave me the courage to heal, forgive, and find peace from my past. And of all the people, my probation officer, who helped me realize that it wasn't about the program, it was about the purpose, my purpose. He helped me realize that I could do anything I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And he's here with me today. Thank you, Rob, for your continued support. Today, thanks to DWI Court, I'm a substance abuse counselor. I'm a member of the DWI Court team, the first alumni to become a board member of the Missouri Association of Treatment Court Professionals, a national speaker, a state trainer, and the founder and director of Peeps in Recovery. I owe special thanks to my partner in that work, Tammy. I love you. Thank you, NADCP. Because of you and your dedication to building a strong program, we have a purpose. We all have a purpose. And where I am today is just the beginning of where I'm going.
Hello. As Patricia said, my name is Rob Watson. I was her probation officer. When Patricia ended up in our jail, like she said, she was on her 8th DWI. When my judge asked me to speak with her to become our first DWI court client, I honestly told him he was nuts. When I met with Patricia for the first time, I was asking her about her past and the treatment she had completed. She thought for a moment and then said, "When I left prison, they gave me a certificate that said I successfully completed AA." It was right then and there that I knew we had to give her a chance to be our first DWI court participant, and she was. It also made me stop and think about how I look at people. Just because someone looks like a total wreck on paper, maybe it's because they have never been given the opportunity to change their life for the better. Thankfully, Patricia took advantage of that opportunity and worked hard, and here she is today. Each success on this stage today was finally given the opportunity to change their life and accepted that challenge. So I challenge each one of you out there, when you have that person in front of you for the second, third, fourth time, don't dismiss them just because of what is on paper. Give them the opportunity to succeed. You never know when the biggest wreck will turn into the greatest success. Congratulations to all the participants on stage and to all the ones that are a success that will never get a chance to walk across this stage. Please take time to congratulate them. They deserve it as much as these people do here.